What's going on, everybody? All right, so today on the agenda, what we got to do is we got to take this FX6 filter outside from my 60-gallon breeder. We got to crack it open because I need to replace a couple things in there. It's been a few months since I've last opened it. I only open it maybe twice a year, so we need to replace some of the ChemiPure. I got ChemiPure green to put in there, and I like to replace a couple of the filter pads. So follow along and we'll get outside and rip this thing open. All right, guys, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna rip this apart. Gotta replace some of that, and I have to replace some of the filter pads that I keep inside. Now what I'm gonna wanna do is I want you guys to guess what filter media I keep inside, like the biological media, to help grow beneficial bacteria. Guess in the comments before I open it up, and we'll see who's right and who's wrong. All right, guys, let's see what's inside the filter. Nothing. I only use the filter for water flow. I'm just kidding. All right, and just like a noob, what I did was did not press record whenever I was ripping this apart. If you guessed what my filter media was for the biological filtration, if you guessed pot scrubbers, you were correct. So we have 2 layers of pot scrubbers, and I actually already rinsed out some of these sponges. I didn't rinse any of the pot scrubbers, I just leave them be. There's my dogs. But I rinsed this out. I always keep that on top of the pot scrubbers just for a little extra bacteria growth. I rinsed out all this stuff, so that, and I replaced the ChemiPure. I got the fresh ChemiPure right there. Stick that in there. And then I stick this little horrible excuse for a cutout of a circle on top of my filter. And then we'll put that back there. I'm trying to get this back in the water. I rinsed out a few things. I don't rinse it all out at once. Like the bottom layer didn't touch. I rinsed out the middle, top layer didn't touch. But I want to hurry up and get this back into the water. But I'm gonna go grab some fresh aquarium water to replace all the dirty water in the filter. And then I kind of do like a little water change afterwards. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I got some fresh aquarium water. Gonna dump that out, replace it with that, take it inside, fill it up the rest of the way, and get it hooked back up. All right, put these little latches back on there. If you have an FX6 filter, or any of the FX filters in general, do you like them? Because I love them. They're literally my favorite canister filter. I will probably never have a different canister filter. I've tried an I think it's an Oasi. I might be butchering it the way I'm saying it, but I wasn't a fan. I honestly had it hooked up. Like I still have it, I'll probably use it for something, but I had it hooked up, and I actually went and bought an FX4 because I wasn't crazy about it. All right. Got the media back inside the filter. Now I'm gonna pour some of this in there and then fill it up whenever we get back in, so it's not too heavy. All right, so it's looking a little murky, and on days that I rip the filter apart, I don't do a big water change. So I'm only doing a little bit, and I'm gonna clarify the water with some Fritz Complete. Patiently waiting for my bucket to fill up. It's almost full. guys, the water's still a little murky because there was some debris in the filter still, but it's looking good. It's clearing up pretty quick. This filter does a heck of a job clearing up the water. So in no time, it will be crystal clear again. What I'm gonna do now is wipe off all the water I got everywhere and wipe off the glass with my Fritz acrylic and glass cleaner. I love this stuff. We have an honorable mention here. One Eye Willie. There you see, one eye. Not sure how he lost it, but he did. But I got him his own 40-gallon breeder. Check him out. Beautiful fish. Just like that, we're done. Thanks for watching.